What's up, kids? I just posted the thing, so it was one of those last minute. I'm going to do this anyway. I'll post it live. So what's up, Ed? Fixing a tripod. Oops. Oh, now there's a bunch of people in here. Can you guys hear me? What's up, Paranormatic? Gantry Friends. Is this really going to be this easy? No way. Two are dear users. Okay. What's up, Robert? All right, so I'm doing a weird thing where I've got my mic sitting here, and then I also have a camera on my neck. So if it gets weird, let me know. Like if I'm contacting the mic or something, because I can't really put it where I normally put it. And today, at least until like 4:30ish, when I've got to go carve pumpkins with the kids, we are going to be building a 3D printer. I have no idea if this is going to be easy or hard. So I've never built one before. So we're just kind of going through the stuff here. I was told I just keep feeling like I need a 3D printer. I keep I'll look up something like, oh, I just need this little clamp or holder or something or another, and there's always plans to 3D print them. So I reached out to Creality, and they sent me out the Ender 3 S1 Plus. So I talked to a couple of buddies of mine that are into 3D printing, and they said this is kind of this is a good beginner unit. So we're gonna find out. Philip, yes, this is my first 3D printer, and so we'll see. It looks. I just opened the instructions, and it looks super easy. So hopefully it's super easy. I like it when there's not a lot of parts in here. Are these labeled? Oh, very nice. I also like when the parts are in individual bags and they're all labeled. Also nice when there's like 12 screws or bolts, whatever you want to call them. All right, got a little SD card, USB. I think that's a nozzle. What is that? Is that like where the filament comes out of? And then, so the main thing came in this box right here. But then there's all this little box, and I don't know what this is. Is this like filament or something? I mean, they sent this out for me to demo. So a lot of times when they do that, they send me like extra stuff. So I'm not exactly sure. Hiding any missing hopper. Todd, I think it was the X-Carve. The X-Carve comes with so much extra hardware that when you're building it, it's like it's seriously like you're worried that you're not doing it right, because like a lot of it is, you know, there's so many pieces, and then you get done with it, and everything's there, you know, and it's just they just send you that much extra stuff. Okay, so this is filament. This is CRPLA matte, and it looks like it's a red color. Rose red, I'm assuming. All right. Let's see. Okay, and I guess this is like a little test filament. Comes in there. Power cord. So I'm just pulling everything out of the box right now. Let me hook something up real quick. See, I want to see if this was going to work on the Mac. I have a way now to set up my GoPro to be a webcam, which just makes it easier because I can use this like long cable and stuff. I haven't done it on the Mac yet, so let me see if it's going to recognize it. Me and my obnoxiously long cable here. Okay, are you going to recognize? Or do I need to make it recognize for me? All right, hold on. Yep. So let me see. Present. Extra camera. So yes, how come it's not showing anything? Hello? Let's see if this works. Well, that's not cool. It lets me add it as a camera, but it's not. What the hell, dude? There's something I gotta do? Okay. All right, that might work. Let's see. Is that gonna work now? Maybe, maybe not. Weird. Why are you showing like that, dude? Okay, well, that's not gonna work. All right. So Phil, I did the USB drivers right before, and it's showing USB connected. It doesn't give me the option to. So let me grab another webcam. Luckily, I have webcams all over this bitch. For this, it probably really won't matter all that much, but let's try this one. Yep. Okay. So this is kind of what we're looking at. I know it's kind of overexposed because this webcam sucks, but Rick, I'm using it's a web-based program called StreamYard because I just like the interface. I can stream on here and Facebook at the same time. If I had a Twitch channel, I could do it on there too. But I can also, it's really easy to do like the split screen deal here. And it's really easy to invite people on. So the idea is in the future, like let's say you're having a problem with your laser or your 3D printer or something, we want to troubleshoot it. You can send me your email. I can send you a quick link. You can pull up and then we can troubleshoot it together. And I think you can have up to 10 people on here, but my idea was like doing like a kind of one-on-one while other people can watch. Ryan, I just got done working out, so whiskey is just not. I'm still on my post-workout water. Speaking of, haven't had enough water today. Okay. Okay, so you can never have enough space when you're building something. If I have a shop, I'm gonna have just a huge like 8x8 table that's gonna sit like off in an area with plenty of light. That's gonna be like you can only build things on it. All right, and I think this is gonna be some sort of like LED control panel situation. Let's see, Robert, because I didn't. So I asked some friends of mine which 3D printer they would go with first, and most of them said Ender. So I reached out to them first. I've had other companies reach out to me and wanting to send me a 3D printer, but I haven't heard of the companies. And when I ask other people, they haven't heard of them either. So I just didn't want to. You also don't want to set yourself up for failure. I don't want to do a video on building a 3D printer and then it not, be very functional at the end. Okay. All right. Now let me look at these. Let me look at these instructions a little bit. Yeah, see, Thelma, the idea is if I had enough shop space that it would be build it and then move it. So I'm actually building the 3D printer down in the shop, but it's going to go up in the office because my understanding is I don't want it to be around sawdust and stuff like that. So it's not going to live here anyway. But I have better lighting down here. So, okay, gantry frame. Is it really this easy to put together? Well, I say that and it's going to be a pain in the ass, isn't it? This is scary. Oh. All right. Where does this bad boy go? Okay, that's the back. I'm assuming. Is it the back? All right, I'm gonna move you guys over here. Would you say? Okay, I gotta move you back here. Would you say that is the correct orientation for this thing? If I'm saying that this is the front, or do I want one of the? Okay, in the picture. One sec. You can't pinch and zoom on paper. All right. I get that, but what is? Okay. So that's the front, I believe. DOD, I had to take the polish off. It was really messed up. I meant to redo them today because I got a great comment that said something like, is that so you can be like show how gay you are to all the gay people? And I was like, oh, we're gonna have fun with this guy. So I was gonna do him pink. I just didn't get around to it. I didn't have time. Let's see. So am I facing? This is right. Okay. So now. So the M5, the M545s are going to hold this on either side. And we want which part of that to be forward? Oh, so we don't have the hat isn't on there yet, or the printer hat isn't on there yet, right? So was I supposed to put the printer hat on first? Oh crap! Oops. Apparently yes. All right. Lay this down here, maybe. Here. Why don't you go back here for a second? You here, and see which way this needs to go. Phil, man, it works. Hey, Tina. I'm under the back. Okay, so now let's see what we're talking about. So this whole gantry arm is supposed to be on the front, and then this guy and this guy, right? Okay, so we don't need this. We don't want to put that on. Okay, hexagon. Where are my M36s? M36s. There you are. Okay. Extruder on the gantry first. I got that fill. I just I skipped the first page on accident. So this is gonna go on here, right? Like that. All right, hold on. All right. Sure, you guys are kind of aimed at what I'm looking at here. There we go. Okay. All right. It's a party, man. If you guys don't have these little magnetic trays, I use these for all my assemblies because I can just throw everything in there, and then like they don't roll off the table and stuff. Which head this is? That looks about right. What I love is when I turn a camera on that I know I've charged the battery on. It's like, oh yeah, your battery's at like 30%. Great. All right. I'm totally lying. Now that I look down, that's not the battery. It's the amounts on the SD card, which is the one thing I didn't check before I put it in this camera. So we have that going for us. Okay. And then we do the wire clamp to the back of the panel, axis motor. So I'm sorry. E. Weber says, highly recommend the treated glass print beds they sell if that doesn't come with one. Made a world of difference on my ender. I don't know. So it is not glass. I can tell you that much. Get the wire clamp. So does this clip on? I don't understand where this goes. Oh, like that? Okay. Oh, so it doesn't take. Okay. I thought I was going to have to screw something in. Okay. Is this going to slide in here? All right. Put it back again. All right. Is my orientation correct on this? The extruder should be in the front, right? Like all this stuff should be pointed forward, correct? What did I do? There. Oh, guys, you hear that? Mama's home. Okay, so let's see. We got this guy. What's up, Mom? Just building a 3D printer. I'm live, by the way, so. Well, I didn't want you to start, cursing about or anything. You what? Oh, okay. All right, have fun. I don't know if that's on. This is fascinating. Can you guys just see my arm? How's that? Is that a little better? Still can't see much I'm doing, okay? All right. This is this is the stuff that I'm singing that you don't ever hear in the videos. What is that? Is that 18? I think it is. Okay. I've also heard don't use plastic extrusion nozzles. You guys were having this whole conversation that I'm gonna have to go back and read later. Framing square to align the gantry before fully tightening everything, or 1, 2, 3 block. We got both of those. We could do that. Okay, so what is the next thing? Again, what is that? So this dude, I think, is that what that is? Oh, is this just going to house this? Okay. I was like, why do I need this on there? Okay. So where do you go exactly? There we go. Okay. Gotcha. What were those? The M418s? M418s. 1, 2, 3 block. I like that idea, actually. And then tell you what, somebody start a company and make all of the hexes, like the hex keys for one thing, all one size. And I will buy all things from you. All right, give me something kind of, here, filament. Filament works. Lift this up high enough to be able to see that. See those other two. Damn it. So what is the PEI? Ryan, have fun at Costco. Let's see. PEI glass plate kit. What is that exactly? Is that, I mean, that's the platform that we were talking about? There we go. Cannot see the other one. Okay. All right. Comes down here. Bring you guys back. So see us in our entirety here. I think they both move. Ed, because it looks like this goes back and forth. It looks like the head. It looks like this runs on the gantry back this way and that way, and then it looks like the bed itself moves back and forth. Thanks everybody for the advice. If you guys have any suggestions for add-ons, do me a favor and email them to build or Nick at buildthatbuild.com. And just let me know, because I have a feeling that I don't know if I'm gonna like have a farm of these, but I would like to have a like one really good solid printer to where I like that I can get shit going on. All right, I'm assuming this thing hooks into this. I gotta figure out how to get on there. Am I going the wrong way? It's like that. Oh, okay. All right, I want to see that coming. All right, hold on. And then what is this thing? Okay, so we did that. Oh, and then we need the spool thing for the top. Is that what this is? So this just sits up here? Okay, so that just sits up there, right? And then we plug that in. But this just goes up here, right? I mean, I don't see any particular place for it to be. Is that something like I would take off and replace type thing? Rose, absolutely. If you like, send me whatever. Like, if I really like this, like, really, what I wouldn't mind having eventually is one of the bamboo carbon X1s or whatever, because it's supposed to be really fast too, which is beneficial to me. Because usually, if I need something, I need it like kind of right then. So, I mean, if there is a, oh, it does click. Okay, all right, thanks, Robert. You know, I mean, if there's a printer out there that like as a must have, if I really like 3D printing, then yeah, absolutely send that to me as well. Okay, cool. Cool. There's another round spool holder. This thing, oh, where am I going? This guy, and this pops in here, right? Does it matter which way it goes? Does it go this way? It goes, hold on. So it pops in here. Well, I didn't connect this yet. Shit. Whoops. Connect that. And that thing just kind of hangs out. This goes in here and locks in. All right. Cool. When I first saw it, I thought it was a handle. Okay. Next. That's weird. I missed the part where it plugs the things in. I mean, on this stuff, it's usually pretty self-explanatory, but I just don't see anything on there. Because I'm going to assume this guy hooks into here and here, right? That big pin. Well, we'll figure it out. Here. I got you. All right. So this goes. So this little dude, I'm assuming, is to hold this. And then this guy goes in here, right? Oh, nice. There we go. Very good, very good. And then where do these guys go? Okay, hold on. This one's going to go, wait. That can't work. So that has a connector to it. Which is going to be this guy, right? X is going to connect here. All right, I'm confused. I have under the gantry with the cable. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, shit. It goes in here too, doesn't it? I got you. I got you. Oh. Why are you not going in now? Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. I'm confused on where this little X dude goes. Is there two connections on? Oh, here it is. Gotcha. You guys look in the back of my head. Okay. Phil, stop. What? Phil, were you telling me to go under the thing, or is there something else that I need to do? Guys. Okay. Okay, so two things. Do you guys know why I have these? Like, I don't. They're just like those little toggle nuts and bolts. I don't see anything yet that says anything about those. And the next thing it has me doing is going into like leveling and printing, which is probably not going to happen right now. I have those, and then I'm assuming this guy is to get to clean stuff off the bed, right? To pop it off. And then let's see what else do I got me? Oh, and then like it already has a nozzle on there. Is this a replacement nozzle? This almost looks like almost a little bigger on the spool holder. Oh, there maybe? It didn't. I don't see anything for the spool holder, but oh, I love it. I didn't realize that this was all the equipment wiring. Okay, we did that one, that one, that one. Z is already plugged in, I believe. That's why. Where is... Am I missing a cable? Oh, hold on, there we go. Where are you supposed to go? Okay. All right, hold on. Let me take this off. It's getting in the way, and I feel like I'm missing something. So I have several areas that are not connected. Like this guy right here, which is taped down. I don't like, should I pull this off and attach it to this? Because this is the Z, right? And then I've got this guy, and I don't know what it attaches to. That one's there. This is definitely just taped down. This goes here. Okay, hold on. I got it now. All right. At first, I thought I was missing like a wiring harness or something because this guy's taped up here. And see it. And now I can't get it off because I have little girl fingers. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right. And so this guy's going to come out here and it's going to not connect into that because that's not what that does. Where do you connect, sir? I'm sure this is super compelling for you guys, but okay, let's see. Move the bed forward. So the end stop under the bed. For those the screen, yeah, section nozzle. Spare. Okay, this is the stop level. Limit switch. Okay, so here's what I got. Do I need to pop these open? What are these? Oh, shit. Well, there we go. That's where this guy goes. And this guy goes here, it looks like. And then is the max like an add-on or something? There's like one more thing here. Wow, that's horrible. So I can't really focus it, but this thing in the middle, like this is Z, this is that's the filament detector. And then there's one in the middle that I feel like that should be a little longer, but all right. This is max something or another, but I don't think I have anything to hook into that. Is it different? That's for the light. Okay, so we're not 3D printing anything today. We can bullshit here in a minute. But if I plug this thing in and turn it on, is there any way I know if it's set up correctly? Will it go home and beep at me if it's wrong? Because I just want to plug it in. Plug it in. All right, so does it have like an on-off switch, or is it just going to all be that? Ooh. I thought I saw, yeah, okay, there is an on-off switch. All right, thanks, Ed. Appreciate your help. Rose, why not yet? Phil, how do I do that? Is there a switch someplace? Phil says to set the power supply voltage. I'm not planning on test printing anything right now. Gary, where is that switch? Is it on the bottom? Yeah. Got it. Okay. Well, that's not fun. Oh. Got it. Okay. All right. All right. So we good? So I switched it from 230 to 115 is what I switched it from. Let's plug her in, maybe. Where's the plug in? I thought it was over here. Am I crazy? There it is. Okay. Why is it going to have this tiny little short cord, man? All right, let's see if we can play it in over here. Man, that is a short power cord. Hold on a second. Oh, knocking all sorts of crap over here. All right, if I turn it on at homes and everything, are we good? DOD says I should scream like I'm getting shocked. Yeah. All right, can we turn it on? Can you tell I want to turn it on? How dare you? It's beeping over here. All right. All right, here we go. Maybe. There we go. All right, moment of truth. Well, that was very uneventful. Are we not? This is plugged in, right? Should it beep or do something? Did I plug that in? Oh, you know what? It helps if I plug the other side of that in. Oh, that's plugged in. All right. Okay, it's making noise. It's making noise. It says Creality. Okay, so just don't home Z. So how should be a cable screen. I didn't have the. I guess when I tried to plug it in all the way over there, it pulled the power cord out a little bit. It's good now. So right now it just says ready. It's not going to just home first. I thought you guys said it would home when I turned it on. Do I need in the selections here? I have home, print, ready, and settings. Do I need to do anything to make it home or move around? Or like I said, I'm not going to print anything right now. I know I still have to do more stuff, which I'm sure is more boring than me putting it together. Oh wow, you guys probably don't want to see that. So if I touch home, nothing happens. Settings. ABS settings, PLA settings, leveling, and language. And then this just occurred to me. How do I attach this to like my computer? Do you do everything through like a card? Or I mean, it looks like it's got a USB-C in the front, but I don't see any USB-C cables in here. Is that separate? Thanks, Mo. I'm glad that I okay, it's Zing. Okay, I'm stopping that. If it didn't home, something isn't connected. What? Okay. So you tell me something isn't connected if it didn't Z right out the box, huh? Check these connections again. That guy. That guy. That guy. That guy. That guy. This guy. This guy. I'm assuming this needs to this needs to go in there. Okay. That's where that goes. Got it. Got it. All right, we're trying again. So if I hit leveling, is it going to crash into the base? Like, Thelma said not to Z it yet. So it's going down now. Is this bad or good? So is there no Z limit switch? Like, how close am I getting here? Yikes. Oh, there's a Z limit switch. It popped right there. Okay. Okay. It's freaking me out. But it popped right before I did that. All right, guys. Let me go grab a drink and we'll BS for a little bit. Now that I can sit here and stare at the screen a little bit more. Let's clicked on something I shouldn't have clicked on. And we're gonna turn this off for now. I know I got more stuff to do before I actually print. I was kind of hoping originally I thought I'd be able to do a test print pretty quick, but then I started reading about it. I'll be right back. All right. Uh-oh. It smells delicious. I'm gonna do, what is this? Was he over here?
That was like that a minute.
I'm gonna do one whiskey with the crew, and then I'm gonna be off here before too long. The 3D printer is really easy to set up, but it's kind of nice to have those guys out there because I was like, is this supposed to be like this? And I'm like, yeah, don't do that. Okay. Well, because it's little things I ran a cable and I ran it over the gantry instead of under the gantry, and they're like, no, you want that under the gantry.
So are you doing just a live, or are you on specific people?
No, I'm just on live. I just dropped it at the last minute. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna be building this. So if you guys want to stop by, and a bunch of people came in that are 3D printing people, and which is cool. This probably helps that I went on that thing last week. But so now we're just gonna BS for a minute, and then I'll be in to carve some pumpkins, and I thought we might fly some drones. All right. So cheers, these kids. Thanks for the help. Appreciate it. Tramming. Oh, you guys could hear me, couldn't you? All right, cool. All right, so what's up, guys? What's everybody else working on? Yeah, Scott, it's just gathering dust. You get that right. Still trying to figure out how to work it. Actually, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with something that big. So, Phil, this is actually bourbon. Making some tumblers. So, how's it going, E? What are you making tumblers on? Let me ask you that. I'm getting a ton of questions. I'm gonna have to sit down. I haven't run tumblers on the D1 Pro, and I guess like the D1 Pro is like kind of buggy with tumblers, and maybe they fix that. But I have a lot of people that are having issues with that are sending me messages, and I'm like, honestly, I haven't been running tumblers. I mean, I did them on the D1, but I haven't done them on the D1 Pro because I can do them on the CO2 and it's so much faster. But I guess I'll have to so what issues are you having, E? So E said he's running tumblers, and then that's what I'm talking about. Epoxy tables. Oh, epoxy tables. I have a love-hate for those. Because I had no problems when I ran tumblers on the D1 with the extensions and even the old rotary. But it seems like they put the new rotary out, and when they sent it to me, it worked fine. But then they updated the software to like do something with the chuck, and when they did that, it seemed like it flipped the images and did something weird. And yeah, I just no issues. Okay, good, because like a lot of people have been sending me messages lately, and I'm like, man, I really don't know. Like, or they're asking me about doing it in Lightburn, and I'm like, I've never used the rotary in Lightburn because it was kind of confusing to me, and it was easier. Like, it was easier to do it in their software because it was just simpler, and they're simple designs. Yeah, Scott. So Scott says he's doing river tables or epoxy tables, and I was like, yeah, I got a love and hate for those. I really like to make them and do whatnot, but I hate it when they leak, and it seems like mine always leak. See, but I thought you always had to mirror that stuff, but I've had people tell me that they'll mirror it, and then they'll run one and it'll run fine, and they'll run another one, and then it'll flip it the other way. Nice. So E, how hard is it to set it up in Lightburn? I just looked at the settings in there. I was like, that's a lot. Just enable rotary and get your measurements. Okay, so you're just doing your circumference and stuff like that. Seems easy enough. Okay, so he said he had some that were flaky back in July that would randomly flip. So that was probably like firmware or something they've fixed since then. But see, I still have people email me about that stuff. And I'm like, I always wonder, I'm like, are you emailing me about an issue you had like 2 months ago? It's just now coming up type thing? Or is this like legit? Nice. Okay, weird. Sorry, I'm trying to close windows that I don't need open. Got some 30-ounce tumblers from JPP. Hey, so E, if you don't mind my asking, like, what are you paying per tumbler when you do that? Because I haven't looked at them specifically, but a lot of places that people are telling me to go to for bulk, when I look on Amazon, I can get them for about the same price, and I can get them like next day. Yes, Rose is actually absolutely correct on that. Make sure to get the right epoxy. There's a working and pouring, like working time and pouring depth are always like an issue, or like you want to make sure you're doing the right one. Z Family says, I keep forgetting I throw these up here. He says he can never get the white tile to work just right on his D1, but you're using Lightburn. I do most of mine in Lightburn. The ones actually, have I done any? I think I always do it in Lightburn. I might have done a couple, like in the Xtool software, just to show you could do it. But I like them better in Lightburn, and I use Imager to edit all my images prior, because you can go in there, and Imagers actually started putting out some videos on YouTube on their channel showing how they do like white tile and stuff, and it's kind of interesting to watch, because what they do a lot of times is they over sharpen the image to where when you're looking at it, it almost looks like it kind of looks like shit, right? It doesn't look right. Like it looks over sharpened, but that the way it translates from that to when it's laser engraved, it gives it much crisper lines. I haven't done a tile like that, but I was watching this the other day and I'm like, I really got to try that. $385 a tumbler. Wow. That's not bad. I need to talk to JPP. They called me the other day because I signed up on their website and then I didn't order anything from them. And they called, like, one of their salespeople called me and was trying to sell me crap. And I was like, I'll get to you when I get to you. I mean, I have a whole thing, like, well, I'm not going to turn around that right now, but I have this whole shelf over there. It's just all like inventory stuff that I still need to engrave. Alan Adams says, "Welcome to an entire universe of new frustrations and issues." Thank you. I'm glad to be here. I don't know how much, like, and we'll see. I might really like it. I didn't think I was really going to like laser engraving until I got a laser and started playing with it, and then I really did like it. Excuse me. Right now, I want it for more kind of practical purposes. Like if I want to 3D print, legs for the laser or something like that. I can't think of, that's what I can think of off the top of my head. But well, I know. So a guy, hold on. There was a guy in one of the Xtool groups that sells this. And what this is this a belt tensioner. Like you put the belt through here, and then you tighten it. And as this thing, if I can get this up here, as this little deal moves closer to this line, once it gets to here, you're tensioned correctly. Well, he was only selling, or I mean, he was giving away the 3D print file for this for free. But he was charging if he had to print it for you, which is fine. But it was kind of a pain in the ass to track him down and stuff and get him to make me want to send it to me. So it'd be much nicer to just have been able to like grab the file and print it myself. So Phil says, how's the paint part for the tiles? So I use, let's see. I could never find the white whale of spray paints, which is smoky. It's Rust-Oleum 2 times smoky beige. But I picked up this heirloom white. I don't know where the camera is on this thing. It's heirloom white. I'm trying to get it so you can see it. There you go. And this stuff works fine for me. I stopped using this stuff now. I use the ceramic stuff from Enduramark because I think it works better. I think it works better, and it's so much faster, man. That's the whole thing. Haven't wanted to try Axel. So sent me the 20 watt pro. Man, I saw somebody that Scott. So Scott says this is just I'm focused on this last thing. Have been wanting to try it since X-Tool sent me the 20 watt pro. Okay, somebody. So the CO2 over here, the big one, that guy, the SN 4024. It's like a $25,000 laser. Okay. There is a bigger one called the 4036, I think, which is or 4836, which is 4 foot by 3 foot. And I can't imagine that's got to be more expensive. AP Laser has a group, and somebody in that group was like, "Hey, I'm looking to sell this." He's like, "I've only used it. I've only used it twice to demo it." I'm like, "So you spent $30,000+ on this thing, and it's just been like sitting in your shop, like collecting dust." Do I have a leveling file for 3D printer? I don't. I don't know. I don't even know what that is. I don't know. I like other than I know what a 3D printer does. I know nothing about them. You can email me at nick@buildthatbuild.com if you've got something that you want to send over that would be helpful, and I would appreciate it. And I would say thank you. Yes. Also, yes. Phil, yes. Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out, like, I haven't even showed this. I did this on like a TikTok. But this is the CO2 engraven on marble. Look at that. That looks awesome. And that's in there, man. So I wanted to just do a little one because I want to see how small to go. But can you imagine, like, if you're military, retired military, and you had like your bathroom done in this, and you could just have like your crest like done on one of the tiles in the wall or on the floor? Would that be cool? Be all over that. My thought actually was to talk to people that do outdoor kitchens, and if they're doing like, you know, like a granite or a marble top for a bar, they could bring that in here. The whole bottom of that thing rolls out. It's designed to pull the bed and everything out of it. And you could roll it over something. So you could bring the countertop in here. We could laser engrave like your family crest or your last name or whatever you wanted on there, really. And then it's an upcharge for them. I just charge my service fee, and then I don't have like extra stuff laying around the shop because I like getting into anything big to sell means that I have to carry stock of it someplace, and I just don't have. I mean, I have the garage. Now that I have the garage, this is all the storage space I have. Hold on, I'm pulling this up. So wait a second. So Scott, is Octoprint a 3D printing software? And then it's got a bed visualizer plugin, or is that a bed visualizer plugin for whatever Ender has? Definitely. You know what, man? Somebody was asking me about it the other day, and I was like, it's kind of like it's the Maserati of lasers. Yes, it's more expensive, but the way the thing is built, I can't tell you how heavy that thing is. It's ridiculous. It's so solid, and then their customer service or their tech support, I guess, they're 24/7. It's it's people you can understand that understand the machine. They're not. You can tell that they know, they have experience with the machine, and they're not just, like if you have a problem with like your cell phone or something or your computer and you call and you can tell they're clicking through a list of things. These guys know what they're talking about. So they're already like right in there. Most of them have like some sort of laser, so they kind of feel your pain, and like they've been incredible. And Like I've every time I've called them, they've like fixed my stuff, and I've gone on my merry way. Got it. Interesting. Good to know. Every free cent. So Octoprint, huh? I need to write that down on something. All right. Octoprint. Okay. All right, coolio. So kick up flicks. He's asking what my plans are for the ender. I don't know yet. I've kind of wanted a 3D printer for a while for like utilitarian things. Like I see people that are like, oh yeah, well I needed some clips for this wiring harness, and so I just printed them. But I mean, I also see these guys on TikTok that are making these crazy like articulated models and stuff like that. So I will probably start out with the utilitarian stuff and probably dip my hand into. I'm more of an artsy guy anyway, so I'll probably play with those models a little bit and see if I dig them, and then I will build an Iron Man suit. I probably won't do that. Phil, I got laptops all over the place. He's saying if you've got an old laptop, I've got the two in the shop. Well, I've got the two in the shop, and then I've got the all-in-one over there that runs everything else. I think this is good advice. Ding Chow Niner. Oh, Scott, I know. I was just kidding. And Benchy isn't that like Benchy's the thing that everybody prints first, right? What? B is for build made parts for his Lambo on a 3D printing, granted fiberglass over it, but still okay. Print a mini dude. Yeah, I've seen people print Benchy before. I'd have to look it up again. I don't remember exactly what it looks like, but I'm 100%. I know what you're talking about now. He's blowing me out, man. Heat up and do an auto bed level. All right, we're not messing with it right now. Dang, I just wanted to put it together. I honestly didn't realize it was going to be that easy to put together. I'm kind of glad I had these guys on with me, because I did kind of like put some wires in the wrong place and whatnot. But yeah, I know I got to level and do all sorts of crazy stuff before I actually start printing. It is a test. It is to test tolerances, overhand speed, steps. Printer 1, F2, S2. Oh, nice. Well, good to know. I know there's some stuff that like they used to always have you do with lasers too, with diodes, and now like a lot of people don't do those tests anymore because like they've kind of died. Like the companies have dialed it in that where you don't have to mess with that so much. Like I was watching one guy that he used like a little digital microscope to focus his laser because there was no other way to do it. Beer filament. Carbon fiber. So why are they harsh on nozzles, Rose? Oh, bronze and copper infused. I'm sorry, I missed the infused part. I thought that was like just colors. Yeah. Phil, I'm not printing chocolate, man. Unless they can print a little poop emoji. Make my kids eat it. Eat it. Any metallic filament, that's bad. Oh yeah. No. I get it now. I read it incorrectly. It smells like beer. How weird. I just have this one roll. See? It's red. And then, like I said, they sent me, well, and this just came in the box. I'm assuming this is just like to test with. So I don't know. So is are Ruby nozzles just a brand, or what is that? So Kristen's saying Ruby nozzles are awesome. Hard wearing boxer. So use this to clean it. Is that what you're saying? It's very hard to nozzles. Actually, hardened nozzles. Okay. So Phil's saying that Ruby nozzles are actually hardened nozzles. Ow. So I can't just leave a roll of filament hanging on that thing? What the hell, man? So does this have a? I don't want to like take it out, but does it have a? Alrighty, take it easy. Okay, so it is kind of like down like that. Wasn't sure how it is. Since the white stuff is just like this, I was like, wait, but I see how it's on a roll. All right, E, take it easy. We are. Does anybody have like anything else I want to throw out there? I need to go carve pumpkins with the kids here before too long, so I'm gonna kill this. I actually thought I'd get like halfway through this and then have to run, but it seems like, well, like I said, it was easier to put together than I thought it was going to be. Good to know. So just so you guys are reading what I'm reading, vacuum bag. You want photos of the pumpkins? I'll post them on Instagram probably. Airtight. So Scott says once you get going, you'll want to invest on a filament drying system, airtight with silica pads to absorb some moisture. Good to know. Good to know. Phil says, "What is your Facebook?" My Facebook is the only one that isn't just Build Dad Build. I think. Hold on, let me pull it up. I think it's Build It _ Burn It. But let me check real quick. It's just Build It Burn It. Hold on. Copy. Here you go. That's Facebook. So Facebook is the only place that it won't let me change my name. The name of the channel was really originally Build It Burn It, and then we changed it. Then I changed it to Build It Build. And Facebook still won't let me change my name. Bastards. All right, guys. If nobody has anything else, I'm gonna run because it is the weekend and I want to go hang out with the kids. Is it cool? All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. We will. I will be working on this some more. I don't know if when I'm doing the testing, I'll do it live, or I might just like do the testing in my spare time, and then we'll come back with like an actual, print and woohoo, all that stuff. And I appreciate all the emails. If anybody else has anything they want to send me, like a suggestion or a part that would be helpful for this or an add-on, Nick@buildthatbuild.com. All right, guys, I'm out. Thanks for playing.